If you could give advice to anyone out there in terms of how to be your true self or be as authentic as maybe someone like you, who I feel like lives in your true self, like you speak the way you do, you handle your business the way you do. What are some tips you can give or advice you can give someone to be their most authentic self and be as confident as?
Get to know yourself. Get to know yourself. Get to know your strengths, warts and all. Get to know yourself. Get to like yourself and protect yourself from other people's comments because they may or may not like you. And you may or may not rub people the wrong way, and you need to be comfortable with that. And once you're comfortable with that, then you can be authentic. I think you can be comfortable in being authentic because unfortunately, by being very honest or authentic or real, you're vulnerable because you're putting yourself out there. I mean, you can have the fake authenticity where you pretend to be something and you're doing a good job at acting it out, but you're not invested in that. So if people attack it, you're okay because you got no skin in the game.
Yeah.
But if you're truly authentic, then you're going to have a lot of skin in the game, and you're going to feel a lot of things. So you're going to have to be very comfortable with being alone a lot, with your own thoughts or your own opinions, risking other people's perception of you, but always knowing who you are. Like, that's one of the things I had to learn. I tried a lot of times to please people. I walked on eggshells, trying not to disturb people. And especially in the early days building the business, I was trying to be like the benevolent, person. And really, the people just walk all over you. Yeah. And it really doesn't help you. You end up thinking, wait a minute, I'm doing everything and getting nothing back. And yet I'm holding all the responsibility and giving out. Like, you got to also nourish yourself to a point, and you got to take care of yourself. So I think people need to be like who they are and be honest with who they are, and also be willing to sit with whatever it is that happens. Like, you've got to be true to yourself. I think that really helps being authentic and knowing, and then also knowing what your limits are. Because maybe sometimes you don't want to be in certain areas. Maybe you don't want to have certain roles.